Hello, friends. Welcome to all of you for this Global Goddess Meditation Circle. As part of this program, today we have with us Sravya from India. She will be speaking about her experiences with the nature goddesses. Friends, in many ancient religions, deities are associated with these forces of nature. In India, we have a tradition of honoring and respecting every being, like ancient goddesses traditions understood and honor the many gifts of this divine feminine. My dear friends, in India we honor rivers, mountains, animals, and mother earth. We worship rivers as Ma Ganga, we worship cows, mountains. So mother earth is the goddess offering life and nourishment to all her children. So mother nature heals and nurtures and supports all lives on this planet earth. My dear friends, it is our responsibility to honor and respect this divine mother nature, mother earth, and all these divine beings. So we have to honor the divine feminine within all of us, as it is the vital source of energy. Without honoring our divine, like we are just out of touch with our bodies, our emotions, and our we'll get out of touch with the mother earth also. So we need to honor and respect the divine femininity within all of us, my dear friends. So, under the guidance of our master Brahmashi Pitamaha Patriji, we are doing this triple one days of global goddess meditation circle with triple one feminine masters across the globe. And this platform is created to create this beautiful sacred space to share and spread this love and compassionate energies to all the beings on this planet Earth, my dear friends. So, before starting off our program, let's meditate for 2 minutes by connecting with all the goddesses' energies. So I request everyone to please close your eyes and start observing your normal and natural breath. Now, let's invoke all the divine goddesses' energies: Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Parvati, Goddess Saraswati, Mother Kuan, Mother Isis, Ma Durga, Sita Mata Consciousness, Anastasia. Let's invoke all the energies of nature spirits, angels, and archangels. Let's connect with all of them and do meditation. Completely silence your mind, my dear friends. When we silence our mind, we feel and experience energies of all these divine beings. Now, let's send and radiate this love and compassionate energies flowing from all these divine beings to all the beings on this planet Earth. May all the living beings on this planet Earth live happy, healthy, and peaceful. Let each and every person on this planet Earth become a meditator and a vegetarian for the highest and the greatest good of all. Now, gently place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, my dear friends. Now you can slowly open your eyes. So, friends, under the guidance of our master Brahmashi Pitamaha Patriji, we are doing this triple 1 days of Global Goddess Meditation Circle. We have successfully completed 105 days, and I'm so happy to introduce to all of you today's speaker, Master Shravya. Shravya is an IT employee, meditation coach, and a spiritual master. She has extensively given over 100 plus sessions on meditation online and in meditation centers. She has been practicing this meditation from the past 13 years, and she's taking regular meditation to all the people in India and across the globe. She has read over 100 plus spiritual books, and she's practicing meditation daily, my dear friends. She contributes herself into many spiritual voluntary services across the globe to spread this message of meditation, vegetarianism, and pyramid energy. Currently, she's taking care of PSSM websites and PMC Swadhyaya Yoga YouTube channel, and she's taking about the website called 51 Pyramids. So she's doing a great job, my dear friends. So let's welcome her. Hi, Shravya. We welcome you.
Hi, Sri Lakshmi, and hello everyone. Thank you for having me here today. So, I'm first let me introduce myself. My name is Sravya, and I'm into the path of meditation, path of Anapanasati meditation and Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement from past 13 years. And in this 13 years, after I've come into meditation, my life has beautifully changed. Initially, before coming to Anapanasati meditation, I have learned about other meditations. I tried practicing it here and there, but somewhere down the line, I was not satisfied. I knew from my inner that these all meditations could be right for others, but for me, there is some other meditation, and I was in search of that. In the year 2007, I got introduced to Anapanasati meditation through my aunt. I started practicing it, and just within first 41 days, I got immense amount of experiences. My third eye got open, my third eye got activated. I started seeing the other realities. So, born and brought up in a very orthodox Brahmin family, there is a ritual like in our family, everyone used to perform a lot of pujas and all these things, all the rituals. Although I was not interested in that, but I was very much interested in knowing whether this will really work out or not. So, as a part of experiment, I used to follow the rituals for the sake of doing it. So, initially, when I came into meditation in the first 41 days, my first question was, if these pujas are wrong, if the meditation is the ultimate path, then I need a proof for that. And within the first 41 days, I got an experience where all the goddesses, everyone, along with Lord Shiva, they have come and they appear in front of me. This happened during meditation. And then I was astonished, I was surprised. I asked them, all the past 15 years, 16 years, with my family members, of course, I was performing the rituals. You have never appeared there. How come today, in my meditation, you have appeared? And then the answer they gave, the answer Lord Shiva gave was, there is no difference between you and me, except for the very fact that I am a realized God and you are an unrealized God. And through meditation, I have reached this stage, and through meditation, one day you will reach the same stage. So when I came to know about all these things, the same day, the same moment, I stopped following all the rituals in the house. And it was an agreement made between me and my family that I will not interfere with their rituals and they will not interfere into my meditation. And from then, my meditation, spreading of meditation, teaching meditation to others also began parallelly. So from that day till today, there are so many experiences, but some experiences, some books when we read, some experiences really change our lives. And today, I want to share all those experiences of mine with you. But before going there, let me also tell you like what works I have been doing, what part of like projects have been going on in this Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement and my role with it. So from past 6 years, 5.5 to 6 years, I know Sri Lakshmi. We have together worked in many projects, in multiple PSSM websites, and it was an ultimate joy working with her. The kind of dedication she has got when she works, especially when she works, it shows in her work. So there was no doubt when the Triple One Days of Global Goddesses Meditation Circle started. Initially, I was very surprised that how come Triple One Days? It's a big project. Triple One Days, calling many masters, especially calling women, asking them to speak, coordinations, all these things. How will she manage? But again, I knew when it's Sri Lakshmi, she can easily finish this task because I have very closely worked with her previously, and I know the kind of effort and dedication she puts into any project. So, first of all, congratulations to the entire team of Global Goddesses Meditation Circle for bringing up so many masters, for gathering so much of data. So, in the past 13 years of my meditation journey and with PSSM, I have worked in various projects. And I must say how much importance that it is there for Dhyana, Swadhyaya, Sajjan Sangatya. Equal importance, or maybe more importance, is given for works here, for teaching meditation, for spreading meditation. So, one main, as we are speaking about meditation and energy here, one point, one concept which I have learned very recently, I would like to share it with all of you people. We all are very much interested, we all are very much keen in gathering the energies. We all want to gather a lot of energies because we know this energy is a key tool for us which helps us in our transformation, of course, with knowledge. We sit in meditation for hours and hours to gather this energy. But even in our daily lives, we can gain this energy. How? A person, whoever does meditation, or a master, if a true master, a real master is a person, is a master of patience. The recent concept that I have learned is a person, whoever has patience, he just doesn't save the energy, but he also gains lot of energy. That means in a day to day life, we get so many situations where our patience is tested to the peaks. And when, if we get frustrated, if we lose our patience, then definitely we lose our energy. And again, it takes us some time to gain that energy. But if at the same time we remain, we stay calm, we stay with patience, anyway, the situation which has come, we have to experience it completely. But the same experience, when we handle it, when we accept it with utmost patience, we gain lot of energy. So, what is a key to increase patience? Again, the key to increase patience is meditation. In meditation, we all sit for some time patiently, closing our eyes, observing our breath. So, the more meditation we do, the more patience we increase, and the more patience we increase, the more energy we gain. Be a god, a goddesses, nature, consciousness, all these things. The energy is the fundamental thing here. And every moment we should strive very hard not to lose the gained energy. So, friends, now I'd like to share some of my experiences with all of you, which has transformed my life or which has brought me more close to nature. So, from my childhood, all the time, I have lived in multiple cities. So, my parents, their jobs were such a way that for every 1 year, 3 year, or 5 years, we used to change our cities. So from one city to other city, from that city to another city. So my whole life I have been living in cities, multiple cultures. And of course, I was away from the nature. I don't remember any such incident where in my childhood where I have done any kind of gardening or I have been closely associated myself with nature. Not at all. But after coming into meditation, especially in the last 4 5 years, when I read a lot of books and I heard others' experiences, their transformational stories with nature, that is when I have developed a keen interest towards nature. Nature, of course, are of many types. If in the physical world we look, the nature is the trees, the parks, the flowers. If spiritually we look into the nature is our own nature, the inner nature, our soul, our consciousness. So, in spirituality, I learned to connect more with the outer nature as well as the inner nature. To start with the outer nature, let me tell you a very interesting story which has got a transformation inside me. It's not a story indeed, it's a real time experience which I would narrate here as a story. So, there was a guy in one of the Western countries, and the guy, the kid, he was around I think 8 to 10 years old, and from his childhood, he always had a kind of he was a kind of mentally retarded kid. So he was fine, but he was not fine. His parents left no hospitals where he would not have got treated or where he would not have got diagnosed. So his parents took him to multiple places, multiple hospitals, multiple doctors, multiple treatments, but all the doctors, wherever he went, nobody could show him any solution. And everyone said, all right, we will treat him. They have treated him. After a point of time, they said, no, it's not possible, go to some other doctor, or they gave him heavy medications. Whatever it was, there was no solution that the parents were finding for the kid. So after some days, what happened? A guy, a spiritual guy, or I would say a guy who's more connected with nature, he came to their house. So before that, a person who actually a very close friend of the kid's parents, they went there to his house, and when the parents were expressing his problem, ki, my kid is mentally retarded, he's not like other kids, we have shown him to many hospitals, but nothing is working. Then, as a solution, the friend who has visited their house, he said, I'll refer you to a person. He's a person who works closely with nature, and he may help your kid to come out of it. So these parents thought, anyway, we have shown him to multiple hospitals and doctors, nothing worked. Let's give it one more try. It's just an hour. Let's have a counseling. Let's meet him. So he said, yes, please ask him to visit our house. And the next day, the person whom they have referred, that person who's closely associated with nature, he came there. He went to their house. So he was a person who works with nature, means no medications, and only all the disease in the body is treated with the nature, by being with nature, by listening to natural sounds. So that guy, he went to their house and he suggested his parents. He didn't even look at the kid. When the parents told that, this is the condition of the kid, he said, without even looking at the kid, without seeing him, he said, do one thing. Every day, ask your kid to go to a park or to a nearby nature spot. Find a tree, hug it for 2 hours or 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours. Every day, ask him to do for some time. And naturally, a change will come in him, and he will become a better person, and he will be out of his total illness, and he will be a normal child. His parents were highly disappointed, and he said, fine, and they ended the conversation, and the person left. The parents were disappointed, but it was a very usual thing for them, so they said, no, the great hospitals, the big hospitals, doctors didn't help. How will this one small technique of hugging a tree will help? And then the parents also left. They did not pass the information. They just ignored this entire meeting. But the child, the kid, he was listening to the entire conversation from behind the room. What triggered him that I am not sure, but from the very next day, every day, morning 4 o'clock, he used to go to the park. He found a tree there, and he used to hug that tree for every day for half an hour, for 30 minutes. And he used to come back by 4:30 before the world wakes up, before his parents wakes up, because he knew that his parents disapproved it. So he didn't want it to either take permission from his parents, or he didn't wanted them to know. He just wanted to try it. In this way, every day morning 4 o'clock, he used to wake up, go out of the house, hug the tree for 30 minutes, and he used to come back. So this process went on and on for 2 to 3 months. By the end of the 2.5 to 3 months, his mom started identifying that his kid was becoming more normal. He was just behaving like any other kid. Slowly, gradually, those changes were coming in him. But his mother did not question him, but she just started observing him. And the next day, the very next day, she found that at every morning 4 o'clock he was going somewhere. She followed him. She saw that he's hugging the tree and he's coming back. So very silently, even she did not inform to anyone, and she was happy and she neither interfered with his flow. After another month, the child, means after 3 4 months, the child totally became from mental retarded. He became a very normal person, a very normal being, as any other person of his age would be. Then he came forth, and he informed his parents that he has tried this technique of hugging a tree every day, and this made him from a mentally retarded person to whom there was no solution in the modern the modern medical technology, where that was not able to help him. A tree helped him. So what happened there was, the tree is a nature being, full of nature, without mind. Always that jivam, it flows there inside a tree. And when this kid hugged the tree without having any thoughts in the mind, what happened? That jivam, that energy, it started flowing inside the kid. And that natural energy, that cosmic energy, every day 30 minutes which he received from the tree, that started curing him. Even in meditation, it happens the same. When we are with our breath, we receive the cosmic energy, and the same energy the kid received when he was hugging the tree. After listening to this beautiful story, this real time experience of a person, I was totally amazed, and I wanted to experiment it. Does this really work? Does this really has an impact? And after that, I started planting many trees in my home. So first of all, in last after now I live in Bangalore. So first years, initial years when I moved to Bangalore, I tried start planting some trees, but I found that after a week or two or max a month, the plants used to die. So that did not motivate me further to plant it, because I knew anytime I plant, after a month or two, the plants are dying. So I didn't want to actually bring a plant and kill it. Even after feeding the plant with continuous water and proper sunlight, even the plant used to die. Then I understood, maybe the energy systems in the place is not right. That's why the plants are dying, because they're very natural beings, sensitive beings. It highly gets affected with the surroundings. So I stopped planting trees. But after listening to this, something inside me, there was a strong call to plant more and more trees. But the very fact that, the energies was not right around, and, the plants were dying, I wanted to find a solution. So what I did, I got some set of plants, some 3 4 plants. I just kept it in my balcony, and I started hanging a pyramid. I hung a very small 1 feet, 1 by 1 feet plastic lightweight pyramid there. So what happened from that day till now, even today, it's almost been, I think, few years. The plant which I have planted on the day one, till now it did not die. It's because the energies there are right. Now the pyramid is not attracting, it's taking all the cosmic energy, and the entire balcony, it's filled with the cosmic energy. So the plant there is not dying, because it's getting sufficient sunlight, sufficient water, and also the cosmic energy. The plants are growing like anything there. So after I got the plants, I hung a pyramid there, I kept some plants, and after that, I got many empty pots and lot of sand, lot of mitti soil through which we planted. So I started spending my lot of time there with the nature, with gardening, and doing all these stuff. So then it was a great experience where I sow a seed and I see it growing, giving fruits and vegetables. It was an amazing feeling. One day, it so happened that I was not in my place. I was actually in my office, and that day I was having some kind of I was getting restless and I was getting down. My energies were getting down. Suddenly, what happened? My astral body, it went to my home, it went to the garden, and there's one few favorite plants which I always smell before I leave and after I come to home, because I love that fragrance. So when I went to my office and I was feeling down, what happened? My astral body, it came to the very those plants which I love to smell, and it was taking that smell. And the astral body which was smelling smelling those plants there, those senses came to my physical body when I was in office. And suddenly when I received that fragrance, my energies totally became up. I was like totally charged. How I feel after an hour of meditation, that energy I was able to gain when I was restless. But the very reason I got that energy, because I, in those days and even now, I'm very much connected to nature. So nature in this way helps us a lot. At that time, I of course did not understand the science, but I was happy that I got rejuvenated. Later, when I was reading a book, I do not exactly remember the title. When I was reading one of the books, there it was mentioned that when we plant some trees, when we, with lot of interest, with lot of love, when we sow the seeds and, when we take care of them, we actually connect to them, and in return even the plants gets connected to us. So wherever we are in the world, which part of the world, if we get hurt somewhere, or if our energy get low, or we tend to meet with an accident, or we are in a hard situations, these plants from here, wherever they are, which we have sown or which we take care, which we water every day, those plants actually send the vibrations to us, those vibrations, those energies to us, and we receive those energies wherever we are, and that uplifts us. After I read that point, my mind was really blown away. I had an experience of my own, and also, when I read it, when both of them matched, my interest towards it really increased to a greater extent. So from then, I became an ardent plant lover, a person who always loves to be around nature, with nature. So in this way, it has got a lot of changes in me. And also, after listening to the story of the kid who hugs the tree, I tried it. I went there for a few weeks. I went to the park. I tried hugging the tree. And I saw that the experience was very beautiful. The kind of sounds that we receive from, nature, it really cures us a lot. And coincidentally, or I would say, many movies at that time which related to all these things, I started watching them. So, in one movie, a girl, she was in depression, a total depression, and then she gets to, she hears about a concept of healing herself with the nature. Then she goes to nature. She lives in forest for 6 months, just for 6 months, hearing all the natural sounds of water, of birds, of being with the nature. And in that 6 months, she has cured herself completely without any medication. So, we being one way of being connected to the nature is, of course, by being in meditation, by being with our breath, by traveling to our inner and connecting to those energies. And another way of connecting to the nature when we are in the city is by being with the plants and trees. And when I was interacting with one of the most senior pyramid masters in our society, she told me that she told me why the flowers actually bloom. The flowers, what is the significance of flowers here? So, no, it was actually not a live conversation, through a video recording. I have heard it. So, where the importance of flowers, I came to know about it. I like to share that experience also with all of you. When we smell a flower, we feel very energized, we feel very rejuvenated. The very history of a flower is, every flower, whatever category that flower is, I mean, it may belong to whatever breed that flower, however it was sown, whatever is its color, any natural flower, it is a goddesses. The flower is a goddesses from another world. Every flower here on the earth is a master from another world. As we here are contributing to the entire through our services by teaching meditation, or uh, by telling about vegetarianism or pyramid power. When we talk about these things, when we make people sit in meditation, what happens? We are giving some contribution of ours towards the change in the globe. Similarly, the flowers which are there in this earth, these flowers are actually, they have come from the higher worlds, and their role, their contribution here is to give its fragrance. The flower may live for a day or a two, but her contribution, her energy, she gives to others, to the entire earth, through her fragrance. I was absolutely amazed when I heard this point. I thought till that day contribution means going out to people, speaking to them, bringing some transformation. But there are many masters, many great masters from many other worlds who have come here and who are contributing their service to this Mother Earth as flowers, as plants, as trees. They're giving their fragrance, their love to everyone. That was such an amazing and lovely point. After that, I have never missed smelling any flower. Any flower which I get in my way, I just go, I smell it, and I ensure that I take, I utilize the services provided by the higher masters. Well, that's a joke apart, but when the flowers are there to give it's there, it's giving its fragrance, why not receive it heartfully? So after this was another point which was really inspired me to be more connected to nature. Now, some of my experiences with my inner nature. Once it so happened, we all know that we are gods. We all ourselves are gods, goddesses. For me, God, goddesses, nature, consciousness, all these are just a synonym of, nature. So once when I was sleeping, I woke up. Suddenly, I woke up and I saw that my Purnatma, my consciousness, it was just in front of me. And before that, initially, I was feeling very uncomfortable, thinking I have done so many deeds, I have so many thoughts, so many sometimes right action, sometimes wrong action. How will I cover? But after a time, it became very smooth, very peaceful, and I understood actually in front of our consciousness, in front of our nature, there's nothing to hide, and there's nothing hidden. Everything is open. So after this experience, after this small and sweet experience of seeing the consciousness with the two naked eyes, it has the consciousness had no form. I exactly do not know how to explain it to all of you, but it was a beautiful experience where I got actually a chance to talk to my overself, a part of me. No, I am a part of the nature, I am a part of the overself, and it was just like more than how I could feel how I was with my mother. It was such a secured feeling, such a great feeling. So, this energies, we all must know, we all must connect to our own selves, our own higher consciousness, our over self. Recently, when I was reading this book called as The Untold Story of Sita, where the entire journey of Sita Devi was very beautifully narrated there from a different perception. So when I was reading it, there was a lot of goosebumps inside me that Okay, can a woman has so much patience? Can a woman do so many wonders? Can she, like, she can be supporting hands to so many people? Once I heard from Patrici that big things doesn't count. Materialistic wise, when we see big things counts, like, earning a lot of money, building a house, taking care of everyone, and all these things. But actually, from spiritual perspective, if we see, what counts the most is cooking, making a aloo paratha, taking care of a kid, taking care of people around, taking care of our own selves, which actually doesn't have any credit. And all these things are generally inbuilt, done by all the women. If we see any women, it is so said that you don't have to see God if you see a woman, which is very much true. But if we see from a bigger perspective, from a realistic, from a spiritual point of view, there is actually no male and no female. Yes, the consciousness sometimes take birth in the male body and sometimes take birth in the female body. But then what is this feminine energy or this feminine consciousness? What we have to learn from it is, it's not about the body or structure of a feminine, but the energies, the qualities of a feminine, like taking care of everyone, being patient, listening to everyone, extending a helping hand to others whenever there is a need, being unconditional to others, being down to earth, being humble. So, these are the qualities that generally we tend to see in a woman. So, it is not, when we talk about feminine energy, it's not exactly about the female, but it's about these energies and these qualities. So, any man who has these qualities, who has these energies, is equivalent to a female, a feminine energy. Everyone, a female, need not incorporate much things into her life because it's by birth she has all these qualities in her. Only thing she needs to add into her life is meditation and vegetarianism. Whereas a man, he has to develop all these qualities inside him through meditation, vegetarianism, and additionally by observing a woman. So, friends, I hope whatever experiences I have shared today, it is inspiring, or it has got some value added addition into your life. So now let's all sit in meditation. I request all of you to kindly be seated in meditation. You can sit comfortably, lean to a wall. You can take a back support. You can sit on the ground, you can sit on the sofa, on a recliner, on the terrace, wherever you are. Just sit comfortably, clasp your hands, cross your feet, close your eyes. Observe your normal and natural breath. Do not think anything, do not chant any mantra, do not imagine any form. Just be with your normal and natural breath. Do not breathe in or breathe out consciously. Whatever natural breathe, natural flow is happening inside you, be with that. Be with your breath. Be with your normal, tender, tranquil breath. Next 15 minutes, we all will meditate together. Do not open your eyes. Be with your normal and natural breath. Let the waves of your mind sync with the waves of the music. Just calm down, relax, be with your normal and natural breath, my dear friends, masters and gods. Cut down all your thoughts, be with your breath. Do not open your eyes, be with your normal and natural breath. Last 10 minutes. Be with your breath. Do not open your eyes. Be with your breath. Do not open your eyes. Last 5 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Be with your breath. Do not open your eyes. Alright, friends, please put your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. So, thank you everyone, and thank you Sri Lakshmi for having me here. It was a great opportunity for me to come and share my some of my experiences, the real-time experiences that I had with nature with all of you. So, thank you everyone.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you so much for this wonderful, amazing session. And thank you so much for sharing all the practical examples. Like that boy's experience was amazing, like how he went and hugged the trees and healed himself. Wow, really, you have explained to all of us about the importance of Mother Nature, connecting with the Mother Nature, connecting and spending time in the nature. Thank you so much, Sravya. It's like this topic is like need of the hour. Everyone should go out and spend the time with Mother Nature, Mother Earth. We always feel disconnected because of we feel disconnected because we are not connected with the nature, we are not connected with ourselves, so we need to feel that groundedness. So connecting with the Mother Nature is very important. And thank you so much for sharing about your experiences, connecting with the goddesses energies. Like you have connected with so many goddesses like Anastasia, Ma Sita. I'm so happy and we are so fortunate to listen to all your experiences. Thank you so much, Shavya, once again. Yes, I received couple of few comments. Very nice pyramid experiment. Yes, beautiful experiment with the pyramids, like how you change the energy in your house by just experimenting with the pyramids using pyramid energies. Thank you,
Thank you,
madam.
madam.
बहुत अच्छा
बहुत
है.
अच्छा है.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Sravya, would you like to share anything?
First of all, thanks a lot for everyone for having me here, and thank you, Sri Lakshmi. It was again wonderful connecting with you once again. So thank you so very much. Everyone have a great day.
Yes. Thank you so much, Sravya. Friends, we are experiencing a slight voice disturbances. So, yeah. So, friends, I hope you all have enjoyed today's session by Master Sravya. Tomorrow, let's connect with one more goddess. Until then, signing off. Bye. We received one more comment. Excellent session from Deepika Srinivas. Okay. Bye, friends. Bye, Shravya.
Bye bye.
Yes.